Good morning, lovelies. I'm trying the microphone. Give it a shot. Yes, hello, Yarny peeps and non-Yarny peepers. This is a Yarny peeper video because it says 23 pounds. 23 pounds of Yarnoliciousness showed up at my door just now. And yes, I could not wait to hop on here and show you guys. This is MamaG gear, MamaG here, and murder shows and crows and comfy clothes. That's what it's all about. Absolutely. And I do want to show you, I made socks out of that. There's definitely animal fur all on the bottoms because that's my house. But I did out of that landscape. These are so warm, so comfy, and I had enough to make another larger size, which I did for my number one man. And that's someone who doesn't live in my house. Okay, he's my number two man, the guy that lives in my house. All right. So yes, the box is on the ground because it is 23 pounds. And I'm hoping, because I didn't bring scissors out, but I was able to, perfect. It's going to come right off, hopefully. Yeah, let's do this. And I hope that the microphone is not doing that crunchy noise. And there we go. Hold on. Oh yeah, we're sitting outside. It's blazing gorgeous out. It's almost Halloween. Oh no, these are that way. It's almost Halloween, and it does this every so often here. Pretty much almost all, I would say 90% of all the leaves have fallen off the trees. And I forgot a darn night. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause. Okay, off pause. Yes, it is literally going to be and has been in like the 70s around here. And I'm in Western New York. I used to call it upstate New York, and then people from upstate New York would get angry at that. So let's get back to what we're doing. I have an empty box here. It's a pretty big empty box because this box I'm going to show you and toss in here. So exciting. The reason I did purchase this, because I know I'm on a yarn diet, well, saving money, but not saving money, I spent a lot of money. But I did buy this because my yarn stash is dwindling because I've been sending out a lot of yarns, and we're going to be doing that monetization / fundraiser / birthday party soon. And I thought, I really should probably pick up a little more yarn. Kraemer had them. They didn't have any 10 pounders. They only had the 20 pounders. So I did the 20 pounder. All right. Yeah. And I'm looking in here, and I'm already, as usual, already stoked. Oh, I have some of this. Okay, so I bought one of these boxes quite a while ago, and I'm seeing some of the same stuff here. Anyway, and what does Kraemer say to us? Thank you, Kraemer. And I'll just put that in the box. All righty. Interesting stuff. I will show you the boring to you, maybe, if you don't dye yarn first. Okay, the murder of crows is here. They're in the front part of the house, and there was a hawk flying over earlier when I was bringing stuff outside, and I wish I could have recorded that for you because he was hawking away. Okay, so these I'm super excited about. These are definitely, I don't know, do you hear the crows? Probably not, because I've got the microphone on. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 6 undyed wool. This is a 3-weight, a tight 3-weight. This could be even like not tight. It's not fuzzy. Let's see. Let me throw those in there. That's a definite nice 3-weight. So those will be dyed. And then 2 of these. And I do believe I still have 2 of these from the other package. I love this. It's like a twisted, Let's see if I get my face out of there. It's a twisted yarn. And if I do have the other two, this doesn't feel like a little yellow jacket flying all over checking out the camera. Yeah. Oh, now he's going to my house. No, stay out of the house. I hate having to catch those and let them back outside because I'm afraid I'll get stung. Alrighty, so what else is in the box? I'll grab these two up top. And I see a lot of one stuff that I did get last time, which is not always a bad thing because then you have a real lot of the same yarn and then you can make a bigger project. All right, so there's two of these. This is definitely a wool blend. And of course, as well as you know, these don't come with wrappers because I think that's why they end up in here. But it's a really pretty color. I know I'm sitting in the shade. It's definitely a gold. I did not even consider the fact that I'm sitting in the shade and that would be an issue for seeing colors, but we'll deal with it. Yeah, and that's a purple, and I guess there was a little left. And that is not my hair on there, but not a lot of this, but this again is like a wool blend. And it's purple, and it does have like, it's like a lavender or pinks and purples, periwinkle-ish kind of color. It's definitely lighter than what you're seeing because we are in the shade. I probably should do this whole thing over. And then we have just a white, nice thick. It's definitely like a 5 weight, I'm gonna say. Thick 4. This is familiar to me. It's yarn. My gosh. And then for those who celebrate the 4th of July, 2 of these. I'll put one in here. That's thick. That's like a 6 weight, right? Yeah. Red, white, and blue. So, yeah, Veterans Day. Did we just have Veterans Day? Yeah, September 11th was Veterans Day. That's right. The 4th of July is coming, but that's really super heavy, so that would be maybe more of something you would not wear necessarily, but maybe a little thing for a table. Or so when I see that, to be honest with you, when I see really fat yarn like that, I immediately think cat blankets, baskets, usually cat-related and animal-related things. In fact, that twirly thing, I don't know if you did see the video on that fake mini Addy cranker thing, knitting machine, that came out horrific, but the idea was great. So I made this long tube, coiled it up, stitched it, stuffed it, coiled it, stitched it, so it's like this big round, big fat, fluffy thing. Scruffy has made that her own. She lays on that all the time. So I'm glad we did that. Okay, so now here comes deja vu for me. Holy Jesus. These are Halo, super thin. So it's like maybe, let's do it this way. Maybe a 1 weight or 2 weight. I don't know. I when you're getting into those kind of sizes, I really don't know. But these are really pretty blue. And there's 3, there's 6. Wait, there's more. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. So I've got 12 of these. This would be fabulous to pair up with another yarn. And I have, I think, a few more. I did give some away to someone, but I think I have a couple more, maybe 3 more of these. This would be perfect to pair up if you're making a sweater. So it kind of give it that, begins with an A. I want to, okay, come on, help me out with my words, folks. You know how I am with my words. Angora. It would kind of look like an Angora sweater. All right, let's put those in the box. And yeah, more, this is definitely very similar to what I had gotten last time. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There, I have 9 of these. This may have wool in it. Oh, do you hear the chimes? This may have wool in it, and it's like a tweed. It's got specks It's red and it has specks. So there's 9 of those. I'm going to put those back in the box because it looks like it's a lot of the same ones on the bottom here. Again, these are thin. Whoop! That did not fall in the box. It's fine, no dirt on it. I have these, and I have them in 3 colors, and it looks like I've got the colors again. It's probably I don't know, whatever. It's not chain spun. It's twisted, and it's like, looks like maybe a 4-ply. I don't know. It's navy blue. They're really pretty. I do have more of this, and it feels like a rough cotton. This would make a nice duster that you'd be wearing over. I don't know if I don't have sensitive skin like that, so it wouldn't be a problem, but I also do love comfy stuff, so this would not necessarily be something I would like make a pajama out of, to be honest with you. But I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I have 12 of these, and I do believe I still have some in my yarn room. So I'm a little disappointed, only because I was hoping to get a variety of new stuff so that I could make more happy boxes, and I got a lot of the same stuff. So a little disappointed. But then again, we've got a lot of stuff to make big projects, because that yarn there, I also have it in this gorgeous green. And I know I have more of this in the house. Madonna, if you're watching, I know you like unboxings. I have a lot of this green, Madonna. And it feels like a rougher, and I'm going to guess cotton. Again, I don't know enough about the yarn to be talking like I know what I'm talking about. But I have some in my room, and there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these and more in my room. So I have a ton load. I am thinking I have enough, and I do like this color, and I know Madonna would too. I think I might have enough to make curtains. This might be what's going to happen there. Those might become curtains. Let's see, anything under there? So those are all the same. And like the red, oh, I just realized what I did. Like the red that I showed you, I also have, it looks like 10 or 12 of these. And if the off-white ecru colors here, this is what I used when I made all those granny stitch sweaters. I had made 2 granny stitch sweaters and a couple granny stitch hats. And this is the yarn that I used, that I got from Kraemer's. So that's awesome, because I had a lot of people really like those. So, and a few people asked about the hats, because they're very old Americana. So if under, and it is, okay. And this is very similar to the 10-pound box. I did. This is exactly what I used, and that's trailing. This is what I used, the ecru blue and red. It's a wool blend, and it's exactly what I used for those granny stitch. I made, like I said, 2 sweaters, 2 hats. I had a little bit left, but now I've got 12 more of each color. And I'm thinking that would be a beautiful granny. Either if I want to go big, I can do a big granny square blanket, because that would be very, old school Americana, vintage Americana. But yes, Ursula, OG Grammy Square, OMG, but it's OM Granny Square. Ursula, she's the one that does all the granny squares, and I know you guys all know her. I'm a peon compared to her, but that's who got me doing that. I did the one granny square, and I used this yarn, and just fell in love with doing the grannies again, because I used to do them when I was a kid. And So yeah, so I've got a lot of that. And then the blue, I didn't get, with the green and blue, this weird color here, or weird yarn. It's just weird to me because it feels like maybe a rough cotton, and that may be what it is. There was another color that I had gotten last time. I just don't, I think it was a lighter blue. So I just didn't get that. But that's it. So I got a lot of a few different types of yarn. Little disappointed in, not disappointed in what I've got. Believe me, this is an amazing box per the value. And you've got to remember, I did get, whoop-de-doo, 4th of July, red, white, and blue, yay, America. Well, once we straighten our act together, then I could be proud of America again. Not so proud of it, to be honest with you. Not that I'm moving out, because I am an American. My brother and my father were both veterans of the war and all that. Always hang the American flag. Used to always hang the American flag. And yeah, so I'm not really upset about this. Only that I was really hoping for a variety so that I can put them in, you know, mystery boxes and gift boxes. This is not really stuff for that. This is more like, oh, I got a whole lot of one and whatever. I'm gonna see if I can turn you to show you our sweet boy. Hold on here. Don't get dizzy. Let's see, this thing doesn't want to. Look who's sitting in that chair. There's Oscar. Let's see, can I do that? No, can't. I can't zoom. I'm sorry, I tried to. Yeah, so Oscar's outside with us. Isn't that wonderful? We're so glad he's outside. He's still a little cranky, but a lot less cranky. Yeah, so that's my 23 pounds, the box weighed, of a lot of yarn. And now the fun part is to find places for it. Being that it's all the same, it's going to need large areas. And being that I already have some of this, it's going to be large areas. So yeah, there's a lot of what I already have. I am really stoked about the red, white, and blue. Because I did use, I think, almost all of this. So getting more of this I'm happy with because I really liked the granny stitch hat that I made. And I can make a lot of those hats, and then maybe the shops that take some of my stuff would be interested in those. So yeah, I am happy, not super ecstatic, but happy. And I did finish, I'll just leave you with this. I finished the other two crazy cone spiral hats, and then I had what was left. This was the Big Twist Soft Touch that I was using, just in case you didn't see it. It's actually a very long tutorial. Well, my unconventional style tutorial, I should say. I don't do like you awesome tutorialists, but it's I'm still working on it. It's the crazy spiral cone hat. I made the hat itself. I made one hat in red. No, I lied. Hold on. I made one hat in red. Yes, I was right. Okay, I made one hat in red for Rusty with the charcoal chain around, and then with what was left of the yarn, I started making a gray one, and I was worried that I wasn't going to have enough gray to do a whole hat. So I did gray. This does not have the chain on it yet. See, I stopped the chain right here. And then this is actually the red hat. And then I went back to gray. And then I'm making the red chain wrap around, and then the red chain where it's red here, I'm making it the charcoal chain. And the reason that stopped there is because now I'm going to change the color to red and have the red chain go to the bottom here. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing there. Woo, whoop-de-doo. Yeah. So anyway, if you like what you see, it's so gorgeous out. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you would, please. If you're here by now, hopefully you're subscribed. If not, consider subscribing. because that does help the channels. And watching from beginning to end, you all know all this, but I see all the big people always saying it. So, you know, just a reminder, because sometimes I forget, actually. I'm usually pretty good, but at night when I'm just like watching stuff with my earbud in to, oh, Scruffy's here, to, you know, just fall asleep. So I fall asleep with the earbud in my ear. And I do forget to go back and hit the like button and stuff. But yeah, if you would hit the like button and give me a, you know, if you wouldn't mind in the comments, if you have any ideas, because like that cotton green, I'm thinking curtain. I've got the green, the blue, and I've got a lot. There's 12 each. Skein here, I don't know how many yards, but it's, you know, it's a pretty fairly good size, being that it's a thinner yarn. It's like a 3. So I think I have more of another color, but I definitely have more of those. So that could be a pretty good, I'm not going to get 5 curtains for my bedroom, because there's 5 huge, I think they're 63-inch windows. So not there, but in my store, my supply room, it's one big double window. I might be able to figure out a stitch. But if you guys have any ideas what to do with that kind of yarn, the whole bunch of the same, and I guess I could make a lot of little things with it, but, or I could split it up and give it to people in happy mailings or whatevers. Anyway, where am I? Oh, 21 minutes. Isn't that wonderful? And yeah, all the animals are outside. We're just enjoying the day. It's gorgeous. At the time of this filming, it's a Tuesday. I might not be putting this up right away because I have to upload it. I have another one that I did. That's right. I did the tutorial for that cone spiral hat, and that has to be uploaded. And I forgot to upload it at night because it goes slow. Again, I only have this. I would love to get a laptop, but I don't know. I don't want to just go get a laptop for a couple $100 and when a couple $100 more would get me a really awesome one. And then I strayed away because a bee just went into my house. I'm like, I got to catch that. I catch them in cups. I get cups and catch them and put like paper and then bring them back outside. Unless they're a wasp. I apologize for those. I don't try to kill anything, but if there's a nasty wasp in my house, I will not necessarily try to catch it and bring it outside, depending on my mood. But more often than not, it ends up being a dead wasp. And I do hang those. I think I showed you before. I know I'm battling on, but those wasp nests that I make out of tan yarn and kind of like shape it so that it looks like a wasp's nest and then stuff it with polyfill. I have one hanging, and that usually deters the bees. It definitely deters the bumblebees, and usually deters the bees. But I have it where it's hanging right now is next to a watering dish that has wires that has beautiful gems hanging out of it that a friend had made, and so they don't even notice it because that other thing is there, and that's more shiny and more attractive. I guess that's it. I'd love to stay and chat. I really would. I just can't think of anything else to say, which is unusual because I'm usually very chatty. Not really. Quite honestly, I'm kind of a quiet person most of the day. Anyway, as Rusty would say, Rusty's not here, but nothing matters anyway. So have a Yarnolicious day. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.